to the party. I was just having a little wee.
Me and Emily are here today. It's my girlfriend Emily. I'm Niall Wilson. We're going to have one of these sort of get to know us, get to know our relationship, exploit our relationship for attention. Because everyone loves drama, relationships, Love Island, all that sort of stuff. And today, we're taking a leaf out of Saffron Barker's book, Love You Saffron. We've actually collabed a video coming soon. Asking questions you are too afraid to ask. You're going to ask me questions that girls or guys are too afraid to ask. We're going to have a glass of red wine.
We're not going to do it whilst drinking wine. It'll go everywhere.
You think you're funny, don't you? You've had 2 sips of vino, you're eating your strawberry laces and you think you're all hard and that. Well, what happened today on bike ride? Oh yeah, your wheel fell off. A visual representation of your wheels falling off. I'm riding down Leeds Dock. I'm like always a lot ahead of her because her little legs can't pedal. She's like, yeah, wait for me! All I hear is, Niall, my wheel's falling off!
That's literally exactly how I said it as well.
Everyone walking the dock having a good time and like, well, her wheel's falling off. And then I'm obviously the biggest mechanic out there, aren't I, that know what I'm doing. That's a joke. It took me, what, 10 minutes to figure it out. Anyway, right, let's get into this video, okay? So Emily asks me questions that girls are too afraid to ask.
Just so we're on the same page, Niall googled these questions.
Oh, we've googled questions?
I haven't come up with them, because some of them I'm just like, no one cares.
So we've googled the questions. We've got some juicy ones today. We'll start off sort of tame, we'll get juicier as the video goes on, so you need to keep watching to the end, guys. And like and subscribe, backflipping that subscribe button if you're brand new. It's completely free, you can change your mind at any time. Emily asked me the first question.
Okay, the first question that we got from Google.
Stop.
What do you look for in a girl?
So what do I personally look for in a girl?
I think so. There's no other Conor McGregor. What do you?
What I personally look for, let me have a think about this. Self-awareness.
You picked the wrong girl, love. No, I'm joking, I do have
self-awareness, ambition and work ethic.
Yeah.
In like one bubble. A sense of humour, like bands, which Emily hasn't got.
That's not true, mate.
Obviously they've got to be fit as fuck, like genuinely. I personally think you've got to initially be physically attracted to them. The first thing you see
to me
is their face and their body. So if I'm not like physically attracted to you,
it sounds like amazing personality.
It sounds horrible, but yeah, like I think
I'm the polar opposite to you.
But I think they've both got a. By both, I mean sort of personality-wise, getting on with the person. Like me and you are like best friends, yeah. Mm-hmm. But then also, I personally believe, like sexually, you've got to want to rip the clothes off. That might not be the same for everyone. Which great news, you tick both boxes. I think connection as well.
Yeah.
You connect through life experience. And me and you, I've never connected with someone or a girl in a relationship like I have with you because of life experience.
Do you care if a girl is shaved or not? I'm assuming they're not talking about like top lip, armpits.
Well, I'd love the armpits and top lip to be shaved as well if it's hairy. No, but yeah, like it won't bother me. But if the bush come out and you just like
it's alright for Niall.
Yeah, like me.
Bush hanging out
like me, then that'd bother me. Brazilian wax, mate.
What turns you off a girl?
Being fueled by drama.
Yeah. That's a good answer.
Basically what we're giving you, you live for it. You live in for this. I have my whole life dedicated myself to gymnastics. I've dedicated myself to gymnastics.
Yeah.
Okay, like relationship girls, they want a thing. Like I was obsessed and in love with gymnastics. All I cared about was becoming the best gymnast in the world.
Yeah.
I worked harder than less than 1% of anyone on this planet, like in terms of physical, mental, and I've like my priorities and through my experience was so different to a girl or a boy, particularly a girl growing up in school, just caring about the boyfriends and who they're with and who looks fit. Nah. So like, you know, and some people, I think once it develops into adulthood, they attach themselves to it like he said, she said, and have you heard about so and so, this and that, and like
that's
this.
why
like,
we get along so
I
well.
label it as drama.
Can't be asked that.
Not for me.
No, not for me.
Not for me.
Next question. What are your thoughts on paying for dates?
That's a really good debate, that. Please disagree with everything that I say in this video, guys, by the way. On a first date, I will pay. 100%. I would. And I'm sure you would. I don't like that society or whatever that we've created expects the man to pay on the first date.
Absolutely, I would never expect.
Like, because it
Someone
does,
to
and
pay.
I know, like, you girls out there, I know you expect it. However, we talk about, like, equality, which I am completely, like, equality is, like, one of my biggest values. Everyone's been treated equally. I also think being open in a relationship is really important on your finances.
Oh yeah.
So, like, I earn a little bit more pennies than Emily. If I say, right, let's go to the Ivy tonight, and we're gonna have rack up a £200 bill on steak and champagne, like, I wouldn't go, right, you getting this, love. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just about communicating.
Yeah,
If you're in the boyfriend-girlfriend
But
scenario.
also, I'm very independent.
She's
and I've
so
always
independent.
earned
Like,
all
she-
my own money, and I don't necessarily like other people paying for me. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like I've worked hard for my own money, and I know that I can pay for myself without that sounding awful. But I feel like we're on exactly the same page.
Yeah. It's, at the end of the day, it's up to you. But I mean, I would always offer to pay.
Yeah.
And she would always offer to pay. So in our situation in relationship, it'd be like we try and take it in turns, and then certain times, like, you know, it just does that a little bit, doesn't it? Why are you biting it?
Would you care if your girlfriend had a lot of guy friends?
Well, if I did it, it'd be a problem. Emily's only friends are guys.
No. I do have some amazing girlfriends, but throughout my life, I'm quite a laddie girl, so I've always got along with the guys better than I have girls.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's been. I don't know if it's... I get along with guys really well, so...
But I think you, like say, it's your exposure to your environment throughout your
Yeah.
life. You worked with guys in acrobatics. You have two brothers who are pretty rough.
Yeah.
Just like, as in rough, as in like, not rough people, but
Yeah.
they won't take shit from you, would they?
No.
The answer is no. It doesn't matter to me. Like, it would never.
You'll get along with all my guys.
I'm so chilled. She's so chilled. The worst thing I think in a relationship, or personally and I've experienced it personally, is hypocrisy, being a hypocrite. So you having loads of guy friends, but that's all right.
But, you know,
But
that's-
if I had loads of girlfriends or hung around with girls, that's a problem for you. Like, she moved into the mansion with us last November for when we were filming content. It was just like she was another lad.
Just I can't play COD.
She was fuming about that, to be fair, sometimes.
Only because there were a ghost in the house. Speaking of ghosts,
Oh, lovely transition.
why do guys ghost girls?
I would be lying if I say I've never done this. I think it's horrible, and it had been to do with a place that was at just didn't give a shit. But personally, I don't think the person, the individual, and by the way, girls ghost guys as well. They
Niall
do.
just had to explain to me before this what ghosting was.
They do. I just think, like, say this situation, right? You start messaging a girl, you maybe met her on Tinder, you met her on a night out, you got a number, blah blah. You start messaging, you see her on another night out, you maybe sleep together, you messaging. Just one of you, kind of, for example, this is what it'd be with me. Let's say the girl does it to me. I say to her, "Do you want to go on a date?" She don't want anything. She just had
So
She just had a one night stand, and
But then is it
So then-
or is it not? Is it just
no. So like, I want more, and then like all of a sudden, bang, nothing. Don't want anything to do with that. See you later.
See, I think that's really
to me
immature.
that's ghosting exactly. So the reason why is because that specific person hasn't got the balls and isn't mature enough to pick up the phone and go or send a nice message back and just say,
So at
look.
that time you weren't
No, well,
mature.
like, I don't know whether if it was that was the situation, I would always say, look, and it's a hard thing to do.
No, sure,
Me
but
and
I
you
just
have
feel like-
you've been brought up in a social environment, and
Yeah.
like we deal with our complications and we find solutions. So for me, I'd go straight away. We talk.
Oh yeah, I
That's
think
another thing.
I've never really been in a situation like that. But if I was, and some guy was like, "Oh, I want more" or whatever, and rather than either blocking them and never speaking to them again, or going on the date, if I didn't want to, I'd just be like, "Look,
You pick up the phone and say, look,
I've had a
it's
really
not
nice
for me."
time with you, but I'm just not in that place, or I'm not attracted to you in that way, or something."
And that person would rather know that.
Oh yeah.
They would rather get told that it's not for them, like, than just completely blocked. It is a dickish thing to do.
Yeah. What's your favourite thing about your girlfriend? That I found it on Google. I didn't have that one in.
I don't have a favourite thing about it. There's multiple things.
Care to elaborate?
I just like it, like spontaneity when like you like back wheel of your bike falls off and I have to fix it all the time. You're awesome, man. You're fucking brilliant. Your legs like beautiful, in and out, good heart, big heart, same thing.
Big heart. Get it tattooed on my side.
You've got some bants as well, bro. Call it bro. You've got some banter as well. It just feels like I'm gonna have a good time with my best mate a lot of the time. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's how I feel.
That's how I just really like it. It's great news. Moving on to the next question.
Okay, do you care how many guys a girl has slept with?
So
that's
they call it the body count.
The body count thing. If you're wanting to get into a relationship with a girl and she's like, I've slept with 10 million people,
Well, that's a bit more of an
including
exaggeration.
Tiger Woods.
No.
You don't care?
No. You can't though, can you? This is the thing, right? You think about the shit you've done in your past. Everybody has a past.
Absolutely.
And it molds you into the person you are today. If you was a dick, and slept around and just want my vibe, I won't get with you.
No, yeah.
The fact that I connect with a human, it doesn't matter to me how many guys they've been with.
Oh, yeah.
And also, again, back to the hypocrisy thing. How could I say it matters when I've been a sleazebag and slept around? Like, I've been a, what's it called?
A dirty stop out.
I've been a dirty stop out the amount of times, like, just, for me, it was just like, party, drink, club, pull, oh. It's just like, it sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But a one night stand for me became very normal. So how could I say that it matters how many boys that she slept with when I'd be a hypocrite if I was. And then, maybe this guy's watching this would, and I get it if you've not slept with many girls and you kind of want your relationship to be from the offset.
But yeah, but
I know a lot of people that have been together since high school and they've lost their virginity together and stuff. But
I feel like that is, if you meet someone that you have a genuine connection with, whether it be a guy or a girl or whatever place you're at in your life, if you're really happy with that person and you get along amazingly, and then that one of the people was like, oh, by the way, I've slept with over 100 people, and you then, after having that amazing first connection, change your opinion about that person because of their past, and then like, oh no, I don't want to do that anymore. That person might not, you know what I mean? Like, it's their past, and you should never judge someone for
yeah,
their
well,
past.
you're judging them, aren't you?
Yeah,
you're instantly judging them, but at the same time, I completely agree that it's not nice to hear. It's not nice to hear when you have someone, like, you love someone or you connect with someone, to the thought of them sleeping with all those girls or all those guys. It's not a nice thing to hear, but it shouldn't, in my opinion, make you judge them or be a deal breaker that you didn't want to spend time with them or be with.
Unless that person gives you a reason, like a deal breaker, then fair enough. But
I know you want to ask a couple of quick fire questions. I think the one thing I'll leave it on, for me, the best relationship and like from the soul or whatever, it's just and if it's love, it has no conditions. A lot of people will be like, right, I'm going to love you and I'm going to be with you, but these are the conditions.
Yeah.
X, Y, Z. Whereas like with you, I want you to be you. I don't want this condition like you can't fart. Do you know what I mean? No, like, well, it's a stupid example, but I want you to be you. Because you're your best you when you're you, and I'm my best me when we're me, and then we're just choosing to have a fucking great time together. And it's like, a lot of people and a lot of girls and a lot of guys will get wrapped up in a relationship and be like, right, we're one now, and I'm gonna be your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but you're not allowed to do X, Y, Z, and you've got to do these conditions. And obviously there's got to be compromise, aren't there? Because people might want different things, but that's my personal opinion on, like, ask yourself, are you putting conditions on your love? Are you putting conditions on your love? It's unconditional. My mum always says to me, it's unconditional love. And I feel like that's what it should be like with a partner, and then I think, if it's not like that, then it might not be the right one, or...
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, I don't know, but...
I don't really like to talk too much about, like, past things and stuff on here, but I was once with, like, dating a guy who hated me looking nice. Dressing up and looking nice. Because he was, I don't know if it was, like, scared of other guys looking at me or whatever. And I did that for a while. Even though I wanted to dress up and stuff, I wouldn't. Because I was like, okay, he doesn't want me to, so I'm not gonna do that. But fuck that, girls! Do not dress yourself down or not get dressed up for anyone. If you want to, just do you.
Do you do you.
Feel like you're not being your true self in a relationship, then maybe it's not the right relationship.
Personally,
because
I don't think there's a maybe in there.
I am 1000% me in our relationship, and you're 1000% you, and that's the best thing that we can be, and that's why we get along so well. Anyway, I've got some quick fire questions that are what I think that the audience would want to know about you. Okay, first question, what's your favourite type of nut?
Well, like an eatable nut?
Yeah.
Or
An eatable nut?
cashew? Dry roasted or solid cashew nut? Cashew nut.
Cashew nuts. I bought you some in the front cupboard. Next question, what's your favourite soda?
Fanta orange or fruit twist. Either or.
It's
I'll do
Fanta orange, I know it.
Fanta orange.
If you had to cut one food group, they're all about food.
Sounds hungry, don't you?
If you had to cut an entire food group out, what would it be? Let's put like chocolate in one group, sweets in one group.
Pasta.
Cut out pasta.
Pasta, not for me.
Okay, this is quite a difficult question for you to answer. If you had to spend your last day on this earth and you could only be with either your dad, your mum, or Joanna, who would it be? It's hard, that, isn't it?
It's a bit fucking rough though, isn't it, as well?
Is it? Is that too much? Should I change that?
I can't answer that.
Alright.
It'd be my mum.
Your mum.
She birthed me.
Good
Although
answer.
I'd probably have a better laugh with my dad. And me and Joanna would probably film TikToks or some sort of reaction video on YouTube. Me and mum would just cuddle.
Oh.
I like mummy hugs at best, you know what I'm saying? I could not like
You
in my
does
last,
have good mummy
in my last like seconds on earth, I'd have to be having a mummy cuddle.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Right, there you have it, we've got deep, we went deep into this conversation. I don't know if you're still watching, if you are, we absolutely love you. Thanks so much for your support. Back from that subscribe button if you're new. Remember, the Wilsonator Club is happening. April reboot, we want you involved. It'll honestly change your life, I can promise you that. The opportunity and introduction, Zoom calls, starting Monday the 22nd, so the end of March, last week of March, and then we're getting started in April. So I'll see you there. Thanks, Emily.
Welcome. I bet everyone's going out and buying strawberry laces after watching this.
They owe us money. You owe us money. Bye.